better than you, and you agree. Said all my calls from beyond those cold brick bosses, come here boy, there ain't nothing for free. Another doctor's bill, lawyer's bill, another cute cheap thrill. You know you love him if you put him in your will, but who will save your souls when it comes to the flowers now? I said, who's gonna save your souls if you won't save your own? Said, who's gonna save your soul if you won't save your own? La-dee-da. Some will hustle, some will bustle, some don't trust them. The cops want some to bust down on Orleans Avenue. Another day, another dollar, another war, another tower went up where the homeless had their homes. So we praise in a different God. There are flowers, call religion our friends. So worried about saving our souls, God will take his toll, forget to begin, but who will save your souls? Comes to the veterans now. Oh, save your souls. Those eyes that you told, boy. And who will save your souls if you won't save your own? La-da-da-dee-da. Some are walking, some are talking, some are stalking. The kid got social security, but it won't pay your bills. There are addictions to feed, and there are mouths to pay. So we bargain with the devil, hero, careful to day say you love them, take your money and run. Saints but swear, sweetheart, but it was just as fun. There's those things that are so strange, you got to call, so get out on the streets, bust your butts. Who will save your soul? Bite your tongue, ba-da-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-doo-da-bo-table. Who's gonna save your soul if you won't save your own? Said, who's gonna save your soul if you won't save your own? Said, who's gonna save your soul if you won't save your own? There you go, guys. We're going to call this the cabin session. We're here in a cabin in the woods, in the mountains of North Carolina. I want to sing the song Carolina on My Mind, James Taylor. But I don't know it well enough to play it for you guys right now. But one day I'll be in this cabin playing that song for y'all. I'm kind of on a soul-searching mission, and so is my daughter, and I brought her back out to camp so that she could find herself a little bit easier without the distractions of friends and her little sister being real upset on the journey. Scarlett she's turning 12 this summer, and the going to bed at midnight and waking up at 6 a.m. kind of journey for 5 days in a row didn't do well for her. So Lily ended up taking care of her family, which we're really grateful for, and now she gets to go take care of herself and have a good time and an adventure. And that means that I'm back out here cooking and making juice and not really cooking. We're both on a raw, foodie, juicy cleanse for the week, and I feel great. We fasted pretty much all day yesterday, had a couple of pieces of fruit while we were driving, but not much. Makes driving way easier and way cheaper, just FYI. And Chris made us juices, so we had a juice, but just weren't really feeling like eating. And then today I made a bunch more juice, some salad, some pickles, and yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling. I'm making her chocolate milk and some chocolate covered dates for tomorrow, no, Thursday. She got some date bar things today, but it's a journey and it's a spiritual one, and it's teaching me a lot in decreasing my pain and helping me to feel lighter and clearer and closer to God. And so I'm really grateful to be out here doing this and having this opportunity. I've been struggling with my music and wanting to continue, and working for somebody, I was told like what I was allowed to talk about and do this summer. And I share my journey. Y'all know me, like y'all 15 of you, whatever. Y'all know me and know that I'm out here sharing a journey of love, kindness, and gratitude, and a journey of transformation and change so that other people can find themselves and they can change. And if I can do it, I feel like anybody can do it. And so I want to share that with people. And he does they don't necessarily want people to stop drinking at restaurant establishments because I guess they make a lot of money on alcohol sales, and they don't want people to start eating like really healthy diets because they make a lot of money on food sales. So it's kind of a conflict of interest as to who I am and what I talk about and preach about. And yeah, so the suggestion I had in the back of my brain, probably from the Holy Spirit, was that maybe I'm supposed to do this journey on here and play some music for you guys on here and get to know y'all, and maybe do like 15-minute segments once a week and kind of show you guys who I am and what I'm about when it comes to the music. And I'll get more comfortable. I'm really like, I don't like to be in front of a camera, especially with music, because I get all self-conscious, and every time the video starts rolling, I just... So anywho, I'm going to play a song. I don't know if I've ever done it on here. I probably have, but I don't know for sure. It's called The Lotus. And when I was in one of my worst states, Lulu was a baby, like 6-month-old baby. She's our middle daughter. Lily at that point would have been like 21 months. And I was going through postpartum psychosis, which I believe is attributed to nutritional deficiency, as most chronic illnesses are. And I was in a place of serious darkness and loss and deprivation of anything good. I had demons in my life. I had witchcraft in my life. I had pain, I had trauma, I had curses. I had it all. And I went and got a tattoo, and I don't want any more tattoos. I'm not about tattoos, but I did get a tattoo during that adventure, and it was of a lotus flower. And so I wrote this song about the journey of a lotus and how it comes from nothing. In the darkest, dankest mud, it's just a seed pod. And it starts growing even before it can see light above it. Even before it can feel warmth, it's just in the cold, dark mud. One day it grows a really tall, long, wise journey of a stalk. And it reaches all the way to the sun and to the light. Oops. And it finally blossoms and becomes this really beautiful, incredible flower that grew up from what we would consider nothing. So God always has a plan. That's part of this journey. Anywho, this is the lotus. In the darkest hours is where I find my power. Living life's beautiful flower, rising up from the darkness. depths below. Was reaching for the light even when I can't see the glow. But you can feel it. I can feel it. We're all feeling it. Let those games begin. It's time to make a change. Hear that voice from within. Take what they gave you for reborn, and you turn it to good. Put down the violence and love like we should. Put down the hate and love like we should. Draws nearer, but it still seems so far away. The water's getting clearer, my body beginning to sway with the current of emotion, moving afloat, still tethered to the ground, deep and dark. So close, we can see it. Oh, so close, we can touch it. Ooh, this beautiful change, it's about to begin. Let those games begin. It's time to make a change. What they gave you for reborn, and you turn it to good. Down the violence and love like we should. Down the hate and love like we should. Pick up the kindness, find the gratitude, the peace in your should, love like we should, oh, love like we should, love like we should. Ta-da! I need a band. Doesn't feel the same without a band. Be really cool that I started in this little dark cabin, and it grew into a band playing and doing a cabin sesh with a band. Who knows? You never know. Here's a story for you guys. It's gonna be a 20-minute video. We moved into a house in an HOA in a townhome collection back several years ago, and we planted a community garden with permission of the property owner. But the HOA decided they didn't want it there, and they had us move it. So we had 2 4-foot by 16-foot long garden beds, 12 inches deep with soil that we moved. Ended up at a place that participates in a lot of new agey stuff. And I told them it's a community garden. Like, that's the whole premise of this journey. They said, yes, that's fine. So we started the community garden club in the spring the following year, and they said, no, we're going to use that garden to grow produce for our restaurant business. And I said no, and so I took the garden back. Fast forward to this spring, so this is 6 years later, 5 years after the last move, and God tells me to move the garden again to where my horse is living with our friend Miss Dawn, and that it's time to move it. And I'm like, okay. So I pick up the garden and move it yet again, and we plant all the plants all the way out, a 35-minute drive away in the middle of nowhere. And we've planted this amazing garden, and there's this huge vertical garden that goes across and arches up and over, and it's beautiful, and it's filled with cucumbers and passion fruits and grapevine and tomato vine, and we're like learning how to do all of this with horse poop and leftover hay. And we're producing so much food now that we are feeding the people at where we live in our neighborhood, where the garden started. I'm feeding people there in the community with the community garden that has now moved 4 times. I'm still feeding the people back there. So it just blows my mind how God works and the plan, and you never know which way it's going to roll. I'm going to do one more for you guys. And I practiced this one tonight, so I'm going to do this one tonight. It's called Creative Healer. Paint and colors that only I can see. The stillness takes me back in a reverie to a different time, so long ago, when I was swept away in the undertow. The artist, creative healer, painting this life in living color, going and sifting through all things solar, for I am the creative healer. So you can know your truth and change. Start to question it all and rearrange. Bless yourself and excuse the rest. Always remember, we're always doing our best. And the artist, the creative healer, painting this life in living color, going and searching for all things solar, for I am the creative healer. God handed me all the creativity in a backpack full of pens. He's your mission, your soul's purpose. Sometimes drowning, reaching for the surface. And the artist, the creative healer, I hope you all enjoyed that. My fingers are all beat up. We're all done. My voice is a little beat up too. But this was fun. I can do this. I can keep going. It's going to get better. It's only going to improve. And eventually, you know what? People are going to join me and it's going to be even cooler. And it's going to be all organically grown, slow, patient process, step by step. That's how life is. Life's not quick, wham, bam. You get all this cool stuff and it just happens overnight. No, we all got to work. We got to work for what we got in this life. And we got to do it together. And we got to do it with love, kindness, and gratitude. And nothing comes easy. Nothing. So, need you guys to keep strong, stay positive, be joyful, and go live. Because there's no reason to be here if we're not doing those things. So, much love. Sending you all love from this little cabin in the woods. Peace out, guys. Adios.